goes again. Roots. It's going to fly just out of the reach of the mid-off fielder. Incredible effort, actually. Great credit to Seamus again. Does so well to hang right on the edge of the 30-yard circle. 15, 20 yards back, and for all of the brilliance in Nepal's fielding, that would have been probably the catch of the tournament.
Kushal Patel once again stepping down the track, almost getting to it. That's a very good effort by. Down on the leg side, clicked away. Just a single though. A very good over comes to an end. Nepal 11 balls.
Agree just how much Kushal Patel struggled last year in the season of 2024, 13 innings, high score of just 32. And
Nokshanid, energy aid. Energy भनेकै Red Bull.
Yan extra long grain basmati rice को 20 kg प्राप्तिको खरिदमा पाउनुहोस् क्याशब्याक तुरुन्तै आफ्नो खल्ती वालेटमा.
around that to January they became the 14th nation to qualify with a big victory back in April over Fiji.
Yeah. It's a way to get free Bitcoin. But what really surprised me is how fun the game is. Now, you start off with these goofy little miner characters, each one with their own quirks. And you can upgrade them, unlock new gear, and build your mining crew from scratch. There's this whole...
and 12 wickets, lots of talented youngsters. Cricket Japan doing a lot of good things. This is cut away, finds the gap and finds the boundary. It felt like an even smaller gap because two fielders there at point, and indeed the umpire in the pink shirt is similar colour because of where the sun is. Great stroke for 4.
The ball came in after pitching. Patel just gave himself room and cut that into the gap. The placement was perfect.
Chipped down the ground, not out of the middle of the bats, but every run is being cheered to the rafters by fans that are predominantly supporting Nepal. We've seen 2 in Japan pink tops with the Japan flag. There's many more.
I don't think that's pink.
They're playing in pink.
They are playing in pink, but the flag colour is red.
Well, the flag colour is red, absolutely, but the 2 fans are in Japan jerseys up there, yeah, absolutely. End of the second, Nepal 18 for none. With a good over, Harry Hinze's goes for 7. For Nepal, all the focus on
Asian Paints Ultimate Protect Shine. यसमा रहेको UV hybrid technology काम पानी धुलोमा देखिन्छ वर्षौं सुरक्षा रहन्छ सधैँ शाइनदार गरी वर्षौं
उसको पुस्तकलाई मायाले जोड्ने जिन्दगीलाई अर्डिनेरीबाट एक्स्ट्रा अर्डिनेरी बनाउने सधैँ केएफसी.
early wickets to start to drag things back. Shoma Sagata Slater, the other right arm seamers, is called in. Driven but too firmly to take the single as mid-off is in play. Probably got what, about maybe an hour of daylight left. I do think the floodlights will kick in for some aspect of this second innings, and then a reminder we do have action tonight. Should be a good clash, that one. PNG versus Oman. Papua New Guinea in must-win territory. Oman have it all to do. It's not a good delivery. The tournament's been a fascinating one already. I know we're only the 3rd day, Paresh. First day, everything went to plan with regards to rankings. 3,
Nepal,
I suppose
Japan.
the 3 highest ranked sides, 3 tournament favourites. UAE and Oman all got it done, but had a few wobbles. Yesterday was the opposite.
Exactly. The first day was dramatic, to be honest, and yesterday was swing and a miss by Patel. It was a mixed bag on the first day, but yesterday, Kuwait getting knocked out of the tournament, a
down the track. Now they're interested in an LBW appeal, but he's come so far down later. Excellent bowling.
Yes, he's trying to hit the deck. His length is perfect. He's bowling those back of the left, not bowling fuller deliveries where Portel can go over the top with a straight bat. He's mixing his length, varying his length.
Good bowling, and I think in fairness to Japan, clearly the indications, the instructions from the coaches will have been, not just from Bedingfield, the head coach, Harrison and Stevens, the assistants, that we need to learn from what Sampal Kami and Gulshan Jah did so well in that first innings.
Yeah, and apart from that one wide, all the balls are dot balls in this over.
Feels like a pitch that rewards good bowling, I mean good basics. Just not the right line this time, and a misfield is going to cost a boundary. I think this will race to the rope. Oh, not quite. Very nearly cost 4. Just got something on it to at least save 4 and turn it into 2.
When you have the fine leg fielder inside the circle, that is not the line you like to bowl. You like to bowl outside off stump, outside off stump. You have a wide third man and a short, very fine third man as well. Backward point, cover point, extra cover and mid off on the offside.
Straight to the man at cover points. It'll be a dot ball to close out a good over. Good first over from Sigai Slater. 3 have been bowled, 21 for none.
Lakshani Energy Aid. Energy भनेकै Red Bull. यहाँ सोल्टी चामल खरिद गर्नुहोस् र 2000 सम्मको क्यासब्याक पाउनुहोस्. यसमा 91 र नेपालमा सर्वाधिक रुचाइएको छ कञ्चनको पिरो. फुटबल पिरो छ. भाग्यले जहिले साथ दिएन या नदिएन तर यी सेवालाई केयरले दिनेछ.
There's a few different permutations. If a man went down to a very heavy defeat, they could still get knocked out. Asif Sheikh goes down the ground. Long will come around and keep it to a couple. And Samoa aren't through yet, but have put themselves into a great position. If a man beat Papua New Guinea, we'll see Samoa in the Super 6.
Yeah, and there'll be 2 East Asia Pacific teams that'll go through to the Super 6s.
There is a world in which there could be all 3. Oh yes, stunning. One of the shots of the day, and it's exactly where Kendall Fleming hit his 2. That was over long on for the left-hander. This one's over long off from Asif Sheikh. Made it look easy, very elegant and pleasing on the eye as he just caresses this for 6.
Fleming hit 2 sixes against Sandeep Lamichhane this time around. It was right on the slot, and it went over. Long on, mid-off fielder, over the fence for a 6.
It was just glorious, wasn't it? No need for any incandescent rage or anything like that. Just a simple, elegant bat swing from a very talented cricketer. Paresh, did this remind you of you in your prime?
Yeah, I used to play straight, but not over the top, all along the ground.
Your one would have been along the ground, not in the air. Oh, it's a beautiful shot, isn't it? I think, in fairness, Kendall Fleming's was bigger off Lamichhane, particularly the first one. But that one was, because it's over long off, and just the extension of the arms with the bat swing was even more pleasing on the eye. And Harry Hinze, who's such a prodigious and prolific young talent, is just being targeted a little bit here in the power play. It's a tall task for a 17-year-old to bowl to these 2. 24-yard delivery comes out, so Sheikh goes deep in the crease. I did the Sheikh brothers last night. I was out which is a beautiful fishing port. Bay there, the Sheikh brothers, lots of man of the other land, just out enjoying a bit of tea. nice to see them. They were very, very happy actually with the Japan result. They deserved it. They said they'd watched the game. Big appeal. Arahinze was interested. What's this one missing, Paresh?
Yeah, looked very close in the first incident, but you have to see the replay. Probably slightly going down.
Did he get it to turn enough is the question. Or was it just angling on with the arms? Certainly an appeal of note, an appeal of interest. As again he uses his feet. Going to create half a chance. Oh, spectacular effort. But it's another one that, well, it's hard to call it a chance or harsh to call it a chance. Flying long off fielder or mid off fielder who's run around, I don't think gets anything on it in the end, and Bertel lives to fight another day.
Coming down the track, not into the pitch of the ball, hit it.
Back live with you now. We'll come back to that replay as Bertel can't get the infield. As it will round out
लाइभ
the
हानेको
over. It was an awfully difficult chance, Paresh, wasn't it? Again, made good ground. Don't think he got a hand on it in the end.
के अरे तपाईँको बिल कार्ड बनाउने कहाँ भन्नु न बरु भोलि गएर बनाएर लिएर आइदिन्छु त्यहाँ हिजो काउन्टरतिरै
Good effort.
जाने
I
पाएन
suppose for Japan to defend this low total, they're going to have to take those sort of corners.
काउन्टरतिर जानु झ्याउ लाग्छ क्या फेरि उसले केही नराम्रो कुरा भनिदियो फेरि तनाउँछ होइन बरु बिल प्याड बनाउने ठाउँ भनिदिनु म भोलि गएर बनाउन लगाइदिन्छु के कति हुन्छ के छ अरे के छ
क्रिकेट
पाँच सौ दिने हो कि अब 500 दिनमा भोलि सकिरहेको
हो यो छैन यार पैसा सकिसक्यो भर्खर मान्छे लिएर गयो
500 मिटर हुन्छ युनिभर्सिटीदेखि क्या जरा आएर
He really
मसित
is
आजै
probably
यति बेला छैन यार
of all of Nepal's batters the most technically correct, Asif. Is that a fair analogy from somebody batting at the top like you?
Yes, he is. He is one of the most elegant, stylish, classical players who can score runs in a T20 international above
तपाईँले
the
अब
striker
भोलि
of 110.
शनिबार
He's actually
अब
someone
पैसा दिन्छ
I know Nepal don't play a huge amount of multi-day cricket. Indeed,
तिमीले त काम छोडिदियो
J
फर्स्ट
Trophy
दिनै
there
छोडिदियो
last year.
दाइ आएको थियो म्याच
काम अनि अन्त गर्नु पर्यो नि त भाइ त्यसरी कहाँ त्यसमा गरौँ भने
त्यही म
एक ठाउँमा दिगो तालले गर्नु पर्यो नि
To play some
अरू ठाउँमा त
2-day
राम्रै
and
हुन्छ
3-day
हाम्रो लास्ट
in that competition
कृपया देवरा
domestically.
देखाइदिन्छ
It's
क्या त्यसलाई
love to see
त्यही त
get
भने
an opportunity to play Test cricket, Asif.
35 मा 42
खोजेर गर्ने अब वर्कसप नै
Yes, he
गर्ने
has that
गराउँछ
aspect.
होइन
Everything. The way he
अलि राम्रो ठाउँमा
comes
मिलाएर
on to the front foot, the way he goes back to the back foot.
That's the one shot that gets him in a bit of trouble. Just as we're waxing lyrical about how elegant he is, he probably doesn't need to play that. If he plays a back foot punch there, he would have executed a big swing and a miss.
This kind of a shot that he played against Kuwait brought the downfall. Was trapped LBW trying to play across the line. He doesn't have to do that. Just back your basics. Just do your basics right. Clipped off his hips just for a single.
It's funny, for most associate sides,
अब एक दिन छैन
8 Premier
सुत्ता पारेर
associate
अघि
sides, ICC men's cricket opening too, they're basically splitting their focus pretty much 50-50. Only on cricket and T20 cricket. Short and wide misses out with a bounce from single.
Complement each other. Four. Bell comes in, attacks the ball. He has that aggression in the T20 format.
These fielders coming in, sprinting in together. They're pumped up, loving every second. The men in pink do have one of Nepal's first two openers as Bertel looked for the hook shot. And he got surprised by that bit of extra bounce and a half a yard of pace on offer two from Slater. And the opening stand is broken.
Yeah, it was a short ball, tried to pull the ball, hurried onto him, caught the top edge, and a very smart, neat catch by the fielder at short pine, tumbling to his back. That was the captain, Kendall Fleming.
Will be nervous underneath it. Knew the importance of it. Two very, very difficult chances both of them.
नेबाट को विकल्प छैन आजको जमानाको अर्पणको भयो नेबाट सब ठिकठाक हरेक लक्ष्य आफ्नै हातमा छ जोश उत्साह मेहनत लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
अरे आगे
लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
ज्ञान एक्स्ट्रा लङ ग्रेन बासमती राइसको 20 केजीको प्याकेटको खरिदमा पाउनुहोस् क्यासब्याक तुरुन्तै आफ्नो कम्ती वालेटमा
नेपालमा सर्वाधिक रुचाइएको चाउचाउ गजबको पिरो बब्बाल पिरो छ
Can't wait to wait. Something's dark fantasy.
मायावी लाइफ बालगान जीवन बीमा
The three seamers comes into the attack. Big swing and a miss from Asif Sheikh, just losing his shape. Out and out all rounder, isn't he, Rahman? One who's played his good cricket down in Australia.
This was a very good length bowled by Rahman. The ball shaping away from Asif Sheikh. He tried to hit that over the bowler's head, but was completely beating the swing of the ball. Now, if Japan can get a couple of wickets, quick wickets, Nepal will come under pressure.
Worked around the corner, get up comfortably for the single pound, very quick. Yeah, he was playing for the ACT Comets side. I think you know, the Comets stood for the Australian Capital Territory side in that North End T20 that not just Nepal went down to play in, but also Pakistan A, Bangladesh A, some aside from America playing in that two-region competition. And Renegades Academy, Athlete Striker side there, Northern Territory Strike 2, and he was generally in wickets and in the runs in that. I think that's something Nepal will be invited back to. Even though they lost some games down there, it showed, I suppose, a good exposure to different conditions of the team going forward.
Yeah, that was a very good experience for Nepal to go there for the top end T20 tournament, playing against the Australian team, playing against the Shines, and playing against Bangladesh as well, the A teams. Good exposure for the kid, for the boys.
Very good standard of cricket from what I saw as well. Played across a multiple number of venues up in the top end.
त्यसरी हुँदैन नि भाइ
Get off the strike. That wicket will probably quell any immediate hunts for run rate boosts as Nepal will just get the focus on to win this game.
That should
अहिले
be
गाह्रो छ भाइ पैसा छैन त्यही त हो नि तिमीहरू भन्नु नि
that
यार
comes in the primary objective. The secondary objective must have been the net run rate. But if you don't go for the win, if you don't win, the net run rate will not count.
Yeah, you're spot on.
होइन नि भाइ
That run rate's almost kind of a bonus after. Goes down the ground, heaves it into the leg side, goes a long, long way, goes all the way. Two fielders were interested in it for its entire air span out towards the leg side boundary. How's he got this for six?
We were talking about the elegance of Asif Sheikh. He comes down the track. It was a slow ball, an off cutter. It just goes with the shot, pulls it down to mid wicket for a six.
He almost kind of must check his stroke because he was probably done by that piece of bowling. Rather than saw Sheikh coming, changed his pace. But it's a modern game. He was getting the mini win as the bowler. He's still going for six. Sheikh looks to finish the pair.
पैसा हुँदैन भाइ तिमी भन्छौ माग्न आउँछौ यार अनि
भोलि नै बरु 10
Sides at the end of that power play in the second innings.
शनिबार भनेको छु उताबाट नि पैसा दिन्छु
कल्लखले पैसा दिन्छ
Yes, let's look at the power play highlights. Russian hotel started off in very
अनि समय हुँदैन नि त भाइ त्यसरी गाह्रो हुन्छ होइन
good shots down the ground.
गाह्रै भएर
That was a better off the three that he played, going back to the back foot and cutting that down to
लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
तिमी छैन म 200 रुपियाँ दिन्छु होइन ल्याएर चाहिँ फोन ल्याएर जाऊ अनि पैसा फेरि यसरी उठ्नु भएर ल होइन 100 रुपियाँमा आइहाल्छ नि भात यार 100 रुपियाँ भात त्यहाँ गङ्गालाल हस्पिटल जाउँ त्यहाँ 100 रुपियाँ दिन्छ गङ्गालाल हस्पिटल जाउँ 100 रुपियाँ भात मजाले दाल भात तपाईँ मजाले खाउँला लिँदैन भने खास तरिका तिमी भुकाउ न यार हस्पिटल बाहिर चाहिँ तिम्रो 120 रुपियाँ लिन्छ त्यो न्युरो अगाडि होइन हस्पिटलभित्र जाऊ तिमीलाई अझ 100 पनि 90 रुपियाँ खुवाउँछ त्यो भेज खाना तिमी त्यहाँ अन्त जानै पर्दैन त्यहाँ हस्पिटलभित्र जाऊ त्यो भित्र सिधा त्यो गेटभित्र सिधा जाऊ क्यान्टिन जाऊ 90 रुपियाँ मजाले दाल भात तरकारी जति खाऊ मस्त काम अन्त गर्नु छ तिमीले अस्ति त्यहाँ छोडेर आएको छौ भने
गर्नु त गर्छु अस्ति ज्वरो आयो हेर्नु न हिजो भर्खर 180 को दबाई औषधिहरू ज्वरोको टाउको दुख्ने ग्यासको
होइन त्यो औषधको बिरामी त हुन्छ कि अब झन् अब यो त जाडो महिना के गर्छ भने अहिले त त्यो गर्मी छ होइन गाह्रो हुन्छ नि त
अरूभन्दा नि हिँड्न नसकेर
अनि त्यो बिरामी भएछ त्यसरी कहाँ त्यसरी गर्नु मिल्छ त नि काम गरिरहेको ठाउँमा
सुत बिहा थियो
अरू केटा राखेको छ अहिले अरू केटा राखेको छ
के भन्नु
अर्को केटा राखेको छ उसले
राखेको छैन
मान्छे चाहिन्छ दोस्रो काम भएन त कि
होइन हुन त भयो होइन दाइ आएको छ मैले छुट्टी माग्यो होइन मलाई डाइरेक्ट भन्छ जाने भए जाऊ होइन आउँदैन
ठिकै खान्छ नि पैसा दिन्छ भने त के फरक पर्छ नि पैसा लिनै जाने त्यहाँ मात्रको अहिले 5% खोलेर एउटा होइन नि
ए उयो
कति ठुलो छ
अस्ति नै भने
माथि क्या माथि तिम्रो भन्दा कहाँ अनि के कसले खोलेको त्यसले सामान राखेको छ त
सामान खाएको छैन अब भनौँ न चाहिहाल्ने गइहाल्ने
कहाँबाट चोरले हालेर सामान अनि त्यहाँ राखेर बित्यो
होइन तर चोरेर त के लिएर आउनु धेरै भइसक्यो
हो हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो कोही
भनौँ न लगभग तपाईँको यत्रो होला यो छ नि
के राखेको छ जहाँ सामान त के राखेको छ नि त्यो
ग्रिप स्रिप होइन अब भनौँ न ब्रेक सुहरू मोबिल सोबिल त्यस्तै सानोतिनो कुराहरू अब हुन त त्यहीबाट कमाउने हो प्याड होइन
त्यस्तो गरेर हाम्रो यता गर्दा त पुगेको छैन लखनले त्यो पनि लखनले बाँकी खाइदियो भने बाँकी लगिदियो होला त्यहाँ होइन लखनले त्यहाँ बाँकी ल्यायो होला त्यहाँ ल्याएको किन लखनले
सामानहरू लिएर आएको छैन कहिलेकाहीँ लिएर आउनु पनि लाग्छ तर लिएर नि आएको छैन
बाँकी
लिएर आएकै छैन अब म त त्यहाँ त जाँदै जान्न
होइन ठिकै छ ल्याउनु त के फरक पर्छ र
अहिले त म जाँदै गरेको छैन अहिले
ए
500 अब सानो खाले
This was not a bad ball.
उयो बनाउन कहाँ जानुपर्छ त्यो बिचमा
पर्दैन बनाउनु म आफू गरिहाल्छु बनाउनै पर्दैन त्यो बनाएर त्यहाँ छ भने पनि आउनु त्यसरी गर्नुहुन्न
त्यो भन्छ नि उता जान त लिएर आउन त लिएर आइदिन्छ होइन काउन्टरको उता जाँदै गरेर
होइन ठिकै छ
यताउति भनिदियो हुन्छ
पर्दैन नले त्यसरी ल्याउनुहुन्न मतलब तिमी त्यहीँ छौ भन्नु मात्र हो न त्यो पर्दैन
Accumulated 17 runs from that over.
त्यस्तो गर्नुहुन्न
Deep close to be 7 of being bowled, Nepal in cruise control.
भएको भए त केही हुँदैन थियो अस्ति लिक बोकेर आज तर अर्कै परेछ
हेर्नुपर्छ नि त आफूले
अब सुट उठायो खुट्टा गोजेर हालेर हिँड्यो
ठिक छ भइसक्यो
ल
extra audio बनाउने सधैँ KFC.
His sights might just turn to a bit of damage limitation. It's the dream of pulling off that shock upset, which would be two massive upsets in 2 days for Japan's cricketers. Does that kind of go into the rearview mirror? Does he start to think, hold on, hit the ball as economically as possible to drag out this second innings to make sure we don't take such a thumping? That if we get 3 wins, we're going to be in a terrible position. So now Slater's brought back in. It's not going to help. Alongside why change of ends for him, strangely, both so well from the media centre. I've had a couple of messages asking to explain the format again, Paresh. I think if you forget about the group stages, we ended tonight with another 6 teams in the Super 6. And what we can then do is publish a points table with each side having played 1 match. And that's the result that you will hold on to the side that will qualify. So the winner of this match will have 2 points at the end of tonight. UAE already have 2 points. And then it could be Oman, it could be Samoa, or it could be Papua New Guinea, depending upon their intentions of Group C. And from there, all that happens is you play and it's the top 3 that go to the World Cup. There's no semi-final, there's no final. It's that simple.
Yes, it is. From Group A, UAE will be taking 2 points to the Super Sixes. Whoever wins today will take 2 points to the Super Sixes. That was hit over his head. A good catch. That third man, Asif Sheikh, after playing those good innings, has come to an end. 38 that he scored of 20 balls. Tried an uppercut, but couldn't get so.
What a great change of moment. Great credit to Kevin Kanawaki Fleming. He's gone to his gun fast bowler. Kept pounding back of a length now, even shorter. Sheikh couldn't resist taking it on. The deep third end was a very risky stroke. This is a good catch. Then wide deep third. And a bit of a celebration too. Love to see that. Give some back to the Nepal.